by you, Darvish. What a way to go out.
That's a ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Double play ball to second. In plenty of time to first, and Tucker is retired. Dizzy hitting third in the lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And a foul ball.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
This one in the air right field. And that's the third out. 2 left for the Mets, and they're down 2-0. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Lamont Wade Jr. Up the middle, Dizzy. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Man at first, one away. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner on the move, pitches low. Throw, save! And the tying run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Fires to first in time.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. They take the force out, and that is the inning. So 1 hit is all. And next for the Mets, Dizzy. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Fought off foul.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
The shortstop takes the ball with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Just missed. Two outs. And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next offering upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Mark Vientos. Base hit. Here's the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 2-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Double steal. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. We look ahead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. That one ripped. Fair ball. The throw to second. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Dizzy swings through it for strike 1. And fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
The Mets down to their final strike. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Acuna up to third on the wild pitch.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason. But even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him! And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close. Dizzy with a less than great game in the loss. So 2 down. So up next for New York, Dizzy.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
And downstairs, Dizzy with another scorching run of play lately. Swings through that one for strike 1.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Runner breaks for third in the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. That's to third. And that is that. Nothing for the Mets in the first. Second inning coming up from Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. Swing and a ground ball. Zips it to first. And Betts is set down. Third out. 2 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Man at first, 1 away. First
Inside
pitch
ball.
misses. There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lindor rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Man at second. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Brings it in. 2 down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. So, runner at second, 2 down. Francisco Alvarez up now. He's trying for third. Up the middle, Kim. To first, that ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning. 2 outs, base is empty. First pitch just misses. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1
2
ball,
down,
1
nobody
strike.
on. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Offense held. Dizzy up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Right through there for a strike. This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
This one in the air. Wait. Makes the catch, inning over. And the Mets go down. Dizzy get the hitting streak going in this one.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering.
So 2 down. Dizzy up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Popped in the air, left field. O'Neill hauls it in to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Citi Field, top of the 2nd. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across and quickly 1 away in the 2nd.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Gone! And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-3. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And that one fouled off. Gilbert gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fouled off. He was late.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the runner stays where he is. One down. Dizzy, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Line drive, and this might be trouble. The throw into second, in safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Dizzy digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
This to third, a dive, nice stop, over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that, that's why they call it the hot corner.
Dizzy, get that hitting streak going. Just one hit, but it
always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better.
So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Dizzy homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's a foul ball. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. And 1-2. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effective. Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing. So digging in, Jose Miranda. 0-1 down. One burner into the outfield for a knock. Gliding around third is India. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first, and there's 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Man at second. Out to short. Dizzy. Throws to first in time. Tap foul at the plate.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
No outs. Runners at first and second.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
In the air of the infield, and the infield fly is called. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the seventh. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Fires over to first. Got the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So 2 down. Now Dizzy. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. He swings and fouls one off. Ripped to third. Throws to first in time. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. The Rockies coming up. We've got new inning getting started. And stepping in for New York, Dizzy. Soroka back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Lede in position. Puts it away for the out. Jonathan India at the plate. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're headed to the 5th. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Dizzy. Yeah, that's fouled off. Dizzy, in his 2nd season, 24 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Swing and a pop-up. India should have this one. And there's one down.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. To India at second for 1. Double play. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. On the ground. Dizzy. Whips it across. That ends the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Dizzy now at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Mets down to their final strike. And that's downstairs. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. Dizzy with a less than great game in the loss.
We need each other.
Digging in, Dizzy. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Foul ball there. Mize with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now here's Nolan Jones. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first in time.
Batting third, the right fielder, Gary.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Off the rocks and out of here. A home run. A soaring shot to center. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back. Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-0. That's
and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And now Kerry Carpenter. On the ground to short, Dizzy. Whips it to first. And that is out number 2.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back. And brings it in at the wall. So up next for New York, Dizzy. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get.
Move to second. Dizzy back on a dive. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And in at second with an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Dizzy was a big contributor for them in the win. Had 3 hits.
Been someone's lover, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. I've been scolding and I had my share. Handed me the keys to the kingdom.
One down. So up next for New York, Dizzy. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nope, that's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's way outside. 3 balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. There's a line drive to left field. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's Mark Vientos. Severino throws to first. And he's back in on a dive. 0-2 now. Runner on the go. That one the other way. And a base hit. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. 2 on, 1 out. This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and a ground ball. Win. Steps on the bag for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. And that is out of play. Dizzy playing up the middle at short. 24 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. This one popped up right side. Zamora. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Pedro Pajes digs in now.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag. This one smoked out to left. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's
That's
one.
out.
Double play.
No, he's out.
What a twin killing. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the shortstop, Dizzy. That one fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So 2 down, and next for the Mets, Dizzy. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner takes off. That one drilled left field. Siri going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Base is empty, 1 away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lucan Baker. Out to short, Dizzy. Zips it across. Now 2 out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
In the air, right field, Walker. Hauls it in for the out. Runner at first with no outs here. Not even close there. Ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. On the ground, out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. And stepping in for New York, Dizzy. 1 for 3. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's a laser base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Dizzy on at second with 2 down. Runner on the go again. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Dizzy had a good day at the office, even in defeat. Well, definitely.
I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You bohemian haters. The sickers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and shakers keep around and cause while I'm I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers and call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, back in the booth. Pop, I hit you.